I tell you what, I think we need to criticise the players more often because Kai Havertz is a man on fire at the moment, having done nothing for basically the entire season. 5 in 5. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Hello everyone, welcome back to more Chelsea. It's Chelsea clearly, part 7 here on the channel, and well, it's a good time for the £73 million man to actually be finding some form, because of course today we are going to be playing the second leg against Barcelona in the Champions League first knockout round. We hold, of course, a slender lead from the first one, but a pretty good lead, as we do have 2 away goals, which should hopefully be enough to see us over the line. So since last time, it has been the Kai Havertz show, a goal in our last 5 matches. That started off in the game against West Bromwich Albion, which I thought would be a routine 3 points. Not really to be. He was the only goal scorer. Left it until the 70th minute. As you can see there, we had 2 penalties, both of which Jorginho somehow missed. It's safe to say he will never be taking one again if we can avoid it. Luckily, the second one, he missed it, but the rebound went to Christian Pulisic, who was able to square it to Kai Havertz. He was in the right place at the right time to score and give us a deserved win, but a win that should have been far, far easier. And then he was on the score sheet again in the game against Brighton, opening the scoring. That was a game that was full of plenty of incident. Brighton did level up relatively soon afterwards with a pretty ridiculous goal from Neil Maupay. Very well done. We then raced into a 3-1 lead. Everything was looking absolutely fine. Beautiful slide rule assist there from Havertz to Werner to give us the lead. He then grabbed himself a second shortly after it. We were looking in complete control, but you can see the score at the top there. You can see what's happened. A few minutes from time, Trossard apparently was onside. I don't think he was. Lovely finish, but questionable decision on that one. But I guess VAR made the decision, but the referee added on 3 minutes of added time, and in the 4th minute of added time, Brighton were able to score a completely undeserved and unjust equaliser. Not happy with that at all. Did slag off the referee in the press conference and didn't get told off, so I think that means I was right. So disappointing, 2 points dropped, could prove costly, at least as far as the league title is concerned, although that was never particularly likely, but we have got back to winning ways in the subsequent match. Havertz on the score sheet again, as was Christian Pulisic, as we beat Southampton 3-1 at St Mary's. Relatively comfortable, all things told. They did get a goal back from Danny Ings, but we were able to just hold on and see things out. So that's all we've done since last time, and this is the league table. Because of those drop points against Brighton, we now find ourselves 5 points behind Liverpool after 27 games, which is obviously disappointing because we were looking good to challenge them. We've still got to play them again. That will probably be next time, but obviously cannot now overtake them if they continue their form, which after that slight blip following their defeat to us and Leeds has just been, well, pretty one-sided. But the Champions League is our focus first of all, of course, and the good news is that Memphis Depay is back. He has passed a fitness test and should be able to play most of the matches. Obviously has been absolutely scintillating since joining in January. Five goals in 8 games, 1 assist as well. We need him to be on good form, even though we do have the advantage. So absolutely no mess about. He's coming straight back into the team. Ziyech, of course, on the other side with Werner up front. Havertz, Kante and Jorginho, the midfield. Havertz, you can see his average rating. It was a 6.7 last time, already up to a 6.9, doing it very well. Jorginho, the base of the midfield. He's probably the one player who I would really think in the summer we want to look to improve. And he has done a decent job, but just feel we could get someone a little bit better. And the defence, of course, is going to be the same, and Mendy is going to be in goal. Mendy is an interesting one as well because he's been pretty fantastic for the most part, but also he is prone to the odd, I wouldn't necessarily call them errors, but just sort of moments of erraticness, which kind of maybe causes issues. Right, and what do we do here? I think we got to go for the old don't get a complacent one. Depay is lost motivation from that. I don't really understand why, but it's not really what we want. Not really what we want, but we want to keep them as focused as possible. We have got a good advantage, 2 away goals. That should be enough. That should be enough. We will see if it actually is. All right, first highlight. It's a throw in from Barcelona, right at the back of the pitch. I was slightly concerned it was towards our goal. We've managed to steal in though. Poor throw, poor pass, and a brutal brutal response from Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz. Ziyech reads the play. I mean, let's watch this again. Roberto to Piqué, and Piqué just doesn't even look. Ziyech cannot believe his luck. And with the form he's in, Kai Havertz is not going to miss from that position. 5 in 5, 6 in 6. 6 games in a row in which he has scored. Brilliant stuff. Ziyech with the corner in, which has been acrobatically claimed by Ter Stegen. Barcelona in all sorts of bother now. We don't have the aggregate score at the top, but with 3-1 up, 2 away goals, they need to score. They need to score a lot. A win and a draw would see us through. If we lost 1-0, we'd still have gone through. That's now impossible. Reece James is able to clear it. Ziyech this time gives the ball away himself, having been the beneficiary of that before. Coutinho flicks it over to Mori, nods it down, back to Mendy, who was definitely paying attention in that one. And perhaps this is now a counter for us. Lovely ball from Mendy once again. Beautifully read by Werner. Goes for the strike. And it's wide. That was a fantastic pass from Mendy once again. Ziyech with another corner in. It's knocked down. Jorginho, though, scrapping up the loose ball. I mean, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. But I think maybe need another option there as well. Kante flicks it in towards Depay, who's read that well. Poorly judged by Roberto, but he does win it back. And now Messi on the ball. Beautiful sweeping pass across to Philippe Coutinho. Kante doesn't quite close him down, but Chilwell is able to cut out the danger pretty easily. The amount of interceptions, we can look at this maybe later, the amount of interceptions that we make in the Premier League in terms of stats is pretty fantastic. Chilwell is in behind. He lays it off to Depay. Is he going to take this on? Yes, he is. And it goes just over the bar. And that is all of the action in the first half. Very, very productive first half as far as we're concerned. We've got a goal. Barcelona have not had a shot on target. An XG of 0.03. That's pretty good. Obviously, it was a similar situation in the first leg. Only, well, we obviously massively improved in the second half. And also, we did actually get a goal in the first. So they're at a massive disadvantage. They need to score. I mean, what is it at this point? They need 2 goals to force extra time. They need 3 to go through. 65 minutes gone. I think at this point, this is probably the time to take Depay off, just purely because I don't want him to have any sort of reoccurrence of his injury. Both Ziyech and Werner are also massively lacking in fitness now. I think give it a few more minutes and then they'll both probably be hooked. And that time is now. Werner coming off for Abraham. Mason Mount come on for Ziyech as well. Ter Stegen plays it out. Chilwell, though, reads it beautifully once again. Havertz with a pretty wild swing of a pass. And there's a potential counter on for Barcelona. They need 2 goals. It's not out of the question they could do it. Dembele puts it across. Ansu Fati slips it in. It's gone in. Is it an own goal? It is. It's hit Kante. I mean, it's not over. It's not over. Dembele with a good run, which we don't stop him. No one really closes him down. And actually, no, it doesn't hit Ansu Fati at all. Kante literally just slides in and puts it in the goal. It's a beautiful goal. Unfortunately, it's not for us. And now we're in a situation whereby 1 goal for Barcelona and that's extra time, which we don't want to avoid. They've done nothing all game. Let's not be silly, please. Pulisic running forwards. A third for us. Well, a second for us on the night. We'd seal it. Abraham forces a stinging save from Ter Stegen. We've still got it. Havertz, who I would quite like to take off if we could, finds Pulisic. He's been fouled by Roberto. No, it's not a foul. Chilwell across. Knocked down. Come down to Kante. It's finally found its way in. I think it hit the post in there. Hard to tell from this angle, but eventually, after multiple goes, Mason Mount is able to put it home. It was a good challenge from Roberto. It comes to Chilwell. Flicks it across. Mount knocks down to Havertz. It's blocked by Abraham. That's what forced Ter Stegen to jump. It didn't hit the post. And then eventually, Mason Mount puts it away. And that should hopefully be that. 2-1 up on the night. That is what? 4-2 on aggregate? This should be good. They need 2. They need 2 goals. Messi is in. He's hit the post and Coutinho is put in the rebound. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this. That's literally from the kickoff. Literally from the kickoff. Messi is not giving up on this. Coutinho can't really miss. 2-2. I want the aggregate score. Where's that? I want to see that. Right, let's just do some maths here. It's 4-3, right? It's 4-3 on aggregate. We're going through. It's fine. But if they score another one, then they're going through on away goals. We don't want that. We don't want that. They're going to do it, aren't they? Umtiti gives it away, but then they get it straight back. He slips in a ball. We manage to clear it. We're absolutely on the ropes here, having looked completely home and dry. Ansu Fati's in. It's oh, is it offside? Are they going to rule it out for something? Dembele? I don't think they are. Oh, they are. They have. It's been disallowed. Thank goodness for that. Goodness me. Okay, there we go. Ansu Fati was offside there. It doesn't count. We were out there. We were out of the Champions League, having been in complete control the entire time. Have we got away with it? Have we got away with it? Seconds left. It's over. Chelsea 2, Barcelona 2. We win, I think. 4-3 on aggregate. I don't know where the thing is. Would be good if we could get that on there just to make it slightly less stressful experience. Yep, we are definitely through. We've definitely won, but only just. Ousmane Dembele scores right at the end of the game, but it's ruled out for offside. That was more dramatic than it needed to be. More dramatic than we wanted it to be. It is there, 4-3. No, I don't know why it's squashed in, but we have made it through to the Champions League quarterfinals. Only just. Not quite sure how we made it that difficult. We were in complete control for 177 minutes, really. And then right at the end, nearly completely binned it off. But luckily, it was fine. We survived. And if that wasn't enough drama, we now need to just get some revenge against Sheffield United after their frankly unjust elimination of us from the FA Cup. We probably shouldn't play exactly the same team. Everyone looks, apparently everyone is fine. But it has only been 2 days. But then equally, we need revenge. We need to beat them. We need to keep up our winning streak as well. I'm going to take Depay out just because of his recent injury issues. I think that's probably sensible. Anybody else I really want to rest right now? I mean, arguably Havertz, actually. Arguably Havertz, but he's in such good form. I think we're gonna go with it. It's obviously a risk. I reckon at least 3 people will get injured now, but I'm out for blood. Well, there's not been so much drama in this first half as there's been. It's kind of been a snooze fest, really. That's what we're really working with, though. We have got a highlight before the break. Ziyech, swings the ball in, and now, Sheffield United tried to counter. Jorginho snaps it back off Sander Berg, and where is this going to end up? It's ended up with Christian Pulisic on the left-hand side. The man in form, Kai Havertz, working it nicely through the midfield. Sheffield United look quite well set, though. Who can find a ball into the box? Kante, maybe if he'd not done that, that would have been better. And we're meant to be out for blood here. You don't really seem very fired up. I'm not happy with the performance. We've fashioned one chance that we've seen, and that wasn't very good. Sheffield United with another free kick. It's been tipped just over the bar by Mendy. Good goalkeeping. I think maybe everyone's a little bit tired. Need a little bit of a freshen up. Ziyech, I think, perhaps to come off. Maybe. I think Werner actually will be coming off. Tammy's going to come on. Here's free kick from deep. Reece James ready to swing it in. He does. It's just been cleared, but James flicks it back in, and it's gone in at the second time of asking, and it's Hakim Ziyech. I'm glad I didn't take him off as a result of what he's just done there. But there was a bit of a weird one. James swings it in. It's cleared. No one picks him up, just toe pokes it really back in. Tomori and Ziyech fight over it, and it's Ziyech who finds the finishing touch. We've got the lead. The inevitable injury, though, it's N'Golo Kante, groin injury. Not what we want, but then actually he's probably as good as he's been this season. He's not the most irreplaceable player. We have got Kovacic, who's actually quite similar in a lot of ways. But with that in mind, I'm going to stop Kai Havertz's scoring streak, take him off for Mason Mount. Can't afford for him to be getting injured. The big news is time is going away here. Manchester City have taken the lead against Liverpool Phil Foden scoring. If we can hold on here, and if that scoreline stays the same, that is big news in the title race, given we've still got to play Liverpool. Jorginho intercepts the ball. A second would seal this one, surely. Tammy Abraham is in, and Tammy Abraham scores his 5th of the season. He has been quietly understated so far this year, given how well Werner's done, but when he's been called upon, he has quite often delivered. We're being reminded about the goal in Manchester again. Good pass from Jorginho, very well read by Tammy Abraham, keeps himself on side. Classy control and finish from him. This one looks done, and we don't need to see it again. We know it wasn't offside, that's fine. If the score in Manchester can stay the same, that would be really appreciated. We've won here, another 3 points. Pretty comfortable win in the end, what we like to see. But the big news is that result between City and Liverpool, and of course the injury to Kante. What is up with him? He's got a hip injury and he's out for 2 to 3 months. Probably should have maybe rotated a bit for that one. Oh, not great. Not great. I'm pretty sure that's the injury that kept him out for most of the last real life season. Apparently not. Apparently he's never had an injury before. He's never been injured. That's not true. He has been. But that's obviously not good news. Going to be out for 2 to 3 months. We'll send him to the specialist. So he's going to miss the rest of the season, which is obviously not good. And especially a big blow as, yes, Man City do beat Liverpool. They have lost. Their long winning streak is over. And as you can see, we are now just 2 points behind them in the race for the Premier League title. 10 matches to go. We are well in that conversation for the title, which is not what I expected this season. Really didn't expect that at all. Now that very simply means that next time we will be back, it's got to be Liverpool on the 3rd of April. And then also we've got the first leg of our Champions League quarter-final as well. Don't know who that's going to be against, but you will find out who it is next time. It has to be that. And then that's the thing. We're playing Man United straight after that, and then the second leg. I think we're probably just going to have to do that as well. But there we are then, getting to the business end of the season. Things are absolutely getting tense on both domestic and European fronts. But that is going to be the end of things today. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. We could go top of the Premier League if results go our way. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.